Hi and welcome to my Q&A. Today I have some very big questions that you guys asked me from my fan page. These questions is about the new graduated student from any university in communications or journalism faculty. Let's say that if they graduated and they will get unemployed. Why is that? The university is the place that you guys come in and study and get the work from it, right? And why is this thing just happen? Let's find it together, shall we? She is professor from Communication Arts from Panjapiwat Institute of Management that I actually study into. So, professor, is this thing comes real?
First, if they like telling stories, if they enjoy producing contents, happy to tell people lots of stories with creativities. Communication arts is where they should pursue that. There's still a chance and opportunities for people who graduate from communication arts to have a job when they graduate. But you have to prepare yourself a lot more than I used to prepare myself. They have to know everything. Know lots of things. Internet sometimes shrinking the world, but the algorithms and everything make people personalize what they want to read, what they want to see. So for some people, the worlds are so small and they know so little about the worlds around them. If you kind of that person, you're not gonna go anywhere if you study communication art, because people who want to communicate for others, they have to know lots of things. They have to have a broader interest, broader ideas of everything around them. So that you have to prepare yourself, and you have to get used to technologies. Technology is changing all the time, but technology is something that we need to understand it and be able to use it to improve our performance. So if you know how to use technology to help you tell better stories, that you can go for any other jobs that when you graduate. So that's how you can prepare yourself. And I can ensure that if you do that, you will eventually find a job when you graduate. I think that it's a promising career in the future for you. Many people have been talking that J school students may lose their jobs or difficult to find a job in the future because the shrinking of the media industry, and we have heard lots of news about people laying off staffs from the business media company. But in my opinion, if societies still need someone to tell stories, to communicate, to fact-checking things that going on, especially on the social media. There's lots of information going on. So we need someone that we can rely on. And that's the job of journalists, to do fact-checking, to giving context about the stories, to tell what happens around the cities, around country, or even in the globe. So I think communication is still important. Journalism is still important, but the journalist has to adapt themselves to the new media landscape that's changing. They cannot just tell story of what happened anymore. They need to understand audience, what kind of audience they're talking to. They have to analyze all the data that happening everywhere. They have to give context to the stories, to explain what happens, to make people make sense of what's happening around them, rather than just giving them information what's happening. So that's what the journalism has to change their mindset.
So, it is clear for you guys? If it's not clear enough, next break we will have big questions for some guys that really graduate from this faculty. Let's see what we got.
Hello, my name is Phanida Porn Yuchun. I'm graduate from Convergent Journalism at Panjapivat, and now I work at Bird Eye View Advertising Agency as creative and content creator. Now I work absolutely in the line that I have learned, but not in my apprentice because I had 6 new apprentice but never have production work before. But it's okay because it worked really same. I think I got lucky cause I had learned at PIM. I got 6 times apprentice and that make me easy to find a work and give me many connections too. Next, I think this kind of faculty is really got high risk to find a job because every university got this communication arts faculty. So this take many people that want to find a job too. I study in PIM and take many time of apprentice, so I got more advantages that make me so hard to unemployed.
So that the answers, and this is give me some very nice quote here. That it's not what you want to study, but it's up to what you want it to be in the future that will make you become a real man. Okay, I think this guy will help you something. To see you next time in the Auto Q&A.